So what happened today? Well, let me just go over the whole situation. Wednesday, the 30th of January, we had a in-class discussion on Malcolm X learning to read, and the first question I was raised was, what did he mean by the Chinese chickens will soon come home to roost with the recent developments of the Chinese nuclear test? And I explained something about nuclear fallout. Totally wrong. And I wasn't even trying to answer. I wasn't even trying to answer the question first because I talk too much in class as it is. But no one else was answering, and so I just took a stab at it because I answered it hastily. I didn't feel confident in my answer, and I came home and I did my research, and he didn't mean anything. It didn't have to do anything with fallout. Nothing. It had to do with the Chinese heritage and the pride that China was coming back. They were fighting the white man, the white devil. And I went on to say that I just don't even trust my learning experience anymore because that was the first question raised, and it just ruined the whole vibe of the rest of the conversation, because who knows if it was what the point was, because the teacher wasn't paying attention. I mean, that's what I got out of it. And so why am I even going to class? Why am I even doing anything? She's not paying attention. She doesn't care. And so, anyways, she asked us to start off. She asked someone to start off. And so I immediately interjected because I felt that before we went on, it was more important to establish a correction of a previous said statement before we can even discuss anything else. And the fact is, I questioned her teaching ability, and she didn't like that too much. I wasn't attacking her. I was just challenging her teaching position. If she came up with a fast, quick-witted response, it wouldn't have gone. She wouldn't have created a scene. She brought this problem out to the real world. One, two, three. The problem is, it didn't need to be a problem. I was just trying to correct the situation. She could have admitted, came up with some quick-witted answer to shut me up and been like, okay. But she couldn't do that. Instead, she tried going off topic. That didn't work. You don't try and silence me. Silence is given in to the tyrants. There is no freedom in silence. She decided to change the topic to strengths instead of actually getting back to my first stated question. She said, let's start off on strengths, when she gave us clear rule to start off wherever we wanted. But then she retracted that statement, and then I challenged her because she gave me the floor, and I wasn't moving. And so she, get out! Get out! Making a scene and everything. No, I'm not getting out. I didn't do anything wrong. And so she went to get me escorted. They couldn't do anything, and so they actually had to cancel class. They were trying to get me to leave and everything. No, I'm staying here in this classroom till 2:50. Well, class is canceled. Okay, now I'll go with you to follow security. They want me to get in the car and stuff. I didn't get in the car. I didn't trust them. No, I'm not. No, walk. That's what I do. I get wherever I need to be. I'm not going to, and then you want to question me and ask me about my things? What do I have going on with myself? What, you want to see my cards so you know what I'm playing with? You don't need to know what I'm playing with. You just need to know that I'm playing. You need to watch out.